Will everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? By the club. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not starting until that shuts off.
Grand Cherokee.
You can do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the last alarm going off is a Jeep Grand Cherokee, brown in color. 6539XM, I believe, is the license plate. If that's yours, please go over and turn that off.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm going to be making the salutatory address. Hi. As most of you know, my name is Maya Jo Gallant. I am this year's salutatorian. I've been trying to write this speech for a few months now, but I did not know what to say or where to start. If I were to say goodbye, or if I were to say how grateful I am to the class I was given. I have been in school with most of these people since pre-K. I remember sitting around Puff the Magic Dragon playing the kazoo while Mr. Carter strummed his guitar. Some of my classmates I met on the 8th grade class trip, and others came in randomly. Each one of these people have taught me a valuable lesson. They taught me to love all my quirks, and that it's okay to be unique. High school was not what I expected to be. It was definitely nothing like High School Musical. I made new friends, and I lost old ones. I dated boys, and we broke up. None of this came as a struggle to me, though. My biggest struggle was showing up to school on time. Let's just say my alarm never went off. I've never been good at waking up before 10:30. Before I started school, like way back to when I was 3 years old, someone thought that I needed to wait another year because I was too young and I wouldn't have been able to keep up with my class. I'm not going to name any names, though. My grandfather. However, he has told me multiple times how I proved him wrong. I am so grateful that my parents did not wait another year because I've been blessed with a class that is filled with intelligent young men and women. It is hard to say goodbye and to let go of something so amazing, but I think I speak for almost everyone here when I say that we are ready to begin the next chapter in our life. This year has been strange. It has been difficult in many ways that most of you sitting in front of us would not understand. We have had so much taken from us because of COVID. However, the love and support that we have received from our families and our whole community has given us a reason to keep pushing forward and to cross the finish line. These unprecedented times will be written down in history books, and to say that we still made it through it all and came out on top is one of our biggest accomplishments. So thank you again to all the families out there and community members that have given us their all and never doubted our ability. I have lived in this small community my whole life. Growing up here has given me a lot of joy. These community members are more like a family than your next door neighbors. I have people here that I call my aunt and uncle, but have no relation to them. I remember when I was younger having lemonade stands and I would sit there for hours with my friends. After we collected all the money, we wouldn't keep it. We would donate it all to our local library. This was not because we wanted praise. It's just what our community does for one another. We support each other through the good and the bad, which means a lot to all of us up here on this stage. All of my teachers have taught me many valuable lessons, but the two that meant the most to me were Mr. Ripley and Mr. Bates. Mr. Ripley has always been my go-to person. Whenever I was having a rough day, Mr. Ripley was always there for me. He was never someone that I would go to for help in my daily life. He just made me laugh. Whether it was making fun of me or making fun of him, he's always been there for me. I should have thanked him throughout my high school years a lot more than I have. I'm really going to miss him. Now on to Mr. Bates. Mr. Bates was not someone that I would go to for comfort. He was the person that pushed me to be my best. He taught me so many incredible things over the 3 years that I spent in his classroom. He has been a big influence in my life, and he is one of the reasons for my love of math and science. Mr. Bates has always knew my limits, and he pushed them every day in class, which I think made me a better student. When I have a bad day, you can see it on my face. Mr. Bates was always the first person to notice and ask if I was okay. It meant so much to have a teacher that cared this much about his students. I'm going to miss being able to sit in his classroom and talk about life with him. Thank you for all you have done for my education and my personal growth. Another person who has inspired me during my high school years is my mom. My mom's story is something incredible and inspires me every day. My mom was not born anywhere near here. She was born in England and then later moved to Canada. At the age of 17, she had my brother. While having a new baby boy, she managed to attend cosmetology school and get an education. A few years later, she met my dad. They fell in love and she gave up her life in Canada to move across the border. She then started to build her life again in the United States. She began her own business in her home, which grew so much that she had to move to a bigger spot. She is now her own boss and owns a successful business. This story inspired me to go against the odds and to keep going even when the times get tough. My mom is a strong woman and she does amazing things. She is selfless and cares for all the people around her. She inspires me every day to be the best version of myself. I want to also thank my father, my brother, my Grammy and Grampy, and my Nan for never giving up on me, even when I made mistakes that I thought were unforgivable. Thank you for always picking me back up when I fall. I love you all so very much. Now here comes the hard part, saying goodbye. All of my classmates have impacted my life in one way or another. By the time we are all together again, it will be our 10th year graduation anniversary. I don't know if you know this, but 10 years is a long time to wait. Some of us are going to a different county or state, and some of us are staying here. I myself am moving to Orono in the fall to attend the Animal and Veterinary Science program. I'm not only leaving my classmates, but I'm leaving my family, my community, and my loving boyfriend. But I'm ready to take this next step, and I know you guys are too. Goodbyes really suck, but I just want to wish everyone the best of luck in whatever you decide to do. I know that each and every one of you are going to accomplish so many great things. I wish I could say this was a see you later, but this is not. This is a farewell until next time. Thank you.
Where'd it go?
Over there.
Good morning. I'm Abigail Walker, as most of you may know. It is a great privilege for me to be standing here before you on behalf of our class. First, I would like to express my appreciation and gratitude to everyone who is a part of our school, friends, and family. You have helped us all grow into who we are today. This day is what most of us have been waiting for. The day our hard work and dedication is rewarded, the day we finally say goodbye to a huge chapter in our lives. Our schools are unique in the way that most of the students here have been together since kindergarten. They are now achieving one of life's great milestones side by side. I became a student of Woodland in the 5th grade. I had moved here from a place where there are almost 1,000 students in the elementary school with 4 classes for each grade. This was a drastic change for me when I realized my new school only had about 150 students in 1 class per grade. Truthfully, I fell in love with this place. I was fascinated by how close all of my classmates were with each other. I enjoyed how kind my classmates were to everyone and how they never let someone feel left out. On my first day, I was immediately welcomed, not only by the students, but also by the teachers. I felt like I had found a place where I belonged and where I could thrive. Another aspect of this wonderful school that I am grateful to have been a part of is our athletics. I am still in awe of how supportive and involved the entire community is. Almost everyone in town would be at whatever game was happening, no matter the sport, even for the away games. Our teams could always count on having our fans there to cheer us on. Unfortunately, this year, for the most part, we were deprived of the ability to have our friends and family watching our events. To be honest, this affected our mentality during the games. To not have fans meant there was not as much fire and excitement in my experience, the fans encourage our athletes and push us to do better. I remember the first time I attended a game here. I was in the 7th grade and I went to watch a basketball game. The atmosphere was so exhilarating. The band was playing and the crowd was cheering so loud you couldn't even hear the person next to you. For me, that was the best feeling. I wondered how the players felt with all of that around them, and I decided I wanted to be able to experience that same thing. Luckily, I did, and I will never forget that feeling for the rest of my life. I would like to thank all the people who have helped me make it to this day. Thank you to every one of my teachers. Each one of you has helped me succeed, and I truly could not have done any of it without you. Thank you to all the coaches I've had over the years. Thank you for pushing me to be better and constantly supporting me, even outside of the team. Up until this year, I was completely undecided on what career I wanted to pursue after high school, but I knew that I wanted to be able to have an impact on people's lives. I finally realized that the one thing I could do to make me feel that way was teaching. I've had teachers who taught me with such passion and who have cared about every single one of their students. They all have inspired me to try and do those same things. To my fellow graduates, as we go our separate ways into the future, I sincerely hope that all of you get the chance to follow your dreams and live your best life. Thank you again to you all, and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Hello? Oh. I did.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Hello? Hi, I'm Dylan, Hampton, and I want to be able to thank everyone who was able to be here today and for supporting us graduates in any way you could. And to my fellow graduates, I want to say congrats. You did it. We walk away today with our diploma in hand. While the last few years for all of us were filled with friends, family, classes, and work, there were also moments that meant a lot to us. We may have been too busy, too young, and too distracted to notice them. And as we look back at our time in high school after today, I hope you all see them a bit more clearly now. For myself, a moment came early on in my freshman year of high school. I had been trying to build up the courage to put in an application for early graduation. I don't know if many of you know this, but I was not originally a part of the class of 21. I was 2022. But after working hard and help from students and teachers, I was able to be here today. Other students may have had different moments. Maybe teachers helped them believe in themselves to do new things and to have a new love and a new passion in life. I found a new love for art after having Mrs. Pratt my freshman year, and it was so much fun. For other students, I never know what they may have found, other than Mrs. Foley. I know a lot of them spoke about her after their freshman year, and they enjoyed her class, and a lot of them found new books they enjoyed from it. Supposedly, she also gave Ricky Cleghorn a name as long as the paper and did other crazy stunts in class. But it made it all more enjoyable for all of them to be in an English class who not many people enjoy. There were also trick shots done in the gym. Jaden Williams was one who did a wild three-pointer and made it in the hoop. Another fun thing a lot of us ended up doing last fall was with Mr. Bates. He did one of the best chemistry experiments called the gummy bear sacrifice, where we got to see the chemical reaction between sugar and heat. Definitely a lot of fun. There are a lot of teachers I wish I could say thank you to, but I'm only going to choose a few for today. Mr. Ripley, thank you. You've helped us all in more ways than one. And most importantly, you had us have a nice class where we could relax and be ourselves, but also plan our next steps in life. I knew if I ever have a question, I can come to you and you'll help me find the right person to ask it. Mr. Moody, I know a lot of us wish we could thank you for giving us a gym class where we could be ourselves and have fun. And we knew if we ever needed someone, we could be there with you. I have a special thank you to Miss Cook because she gave me the courage to be here today and graduate with students I was originally not supposed to. Thank you also for making history fun. Today is the end of a massive chapter for a lot of us, one that we've been waiting 18 years for. And now we all have new stories and new paths to go on. There may have been things people tell you you have to do now that you're graduating high school, but I would recommend you rather do something for yourself. Make yourself happy and make sure you stay healthy. Thank you all for being here.
Good morning, everyone. I am Emily Erskine, and thank you all for coming today to celebrate the class of 2021. As I sat down to write this speech, I was not sure what to write about. After thinking long and hard, I decided I will start by sharing with you all a few gems of knowledge I have picked up along the way. Procrastination is not your friend. It is a thief of your time. You are a work in progress. Do not expect to get everything right the first time. As we move on to this new chapter of life, we will fail many times. However, it is not how we fail, it is how we get back up. No one is holding you back, not your friends, your teachers, or your parents. You are the only one who can limit yourself. Don't fall prey to that. Find what you love, and remember that it may take a while to do so. And finally, ask for help. So many people are too scared or too prideful to ask for help. Be strong enough to stand alone, smart enough to know when you need help, and brave enough to ask for help. I have had many people help me throughout high school, and I would like to take a moment to thank them. My teachers, thank you for teaching me through passion and supporting me through all of my accomplishments. More specifically, Ms. Rice, who has always been an advocate for me. My friends, thank you for always supporting me. Your thoughtfulness is a gift I will always cherish. And finally, a special thank you to my family, who have shown me what hard work and determination truly look like and inspire me to do better, particularly to my mom and dad. The both of you have had to deal with me at my worst moments, through my mood swings, nervous breakdowns, and times where I completely doubted myself. However, the two of you have always been there for me, and I would not be where I am today without you guys. Thank you. I'll do it. As some of you may know, I transferred to Woodland at the beginning of my freshman year. I first met all of my classmates at the Woodland Step-Up Day. I had only known some of them as opponents, and as for the others, I had never seen them before. Honestly, I was scared and quickly became the new shy kid, which is never a desired role. However, my new classmates greeted me with a smile and quickly made me feel welcomed. I will cherish all the memories we have made through all the school and sport activities, especially winning the 2019 state championship in volleyball. This past year and a half has been very hard, especially for the class of 2021. We have missed out on our junior prom, senior homecoming, college visits, and other school-related trips. For some sports, we could not have our fans at the games, and at some points, we had to experience school through the computer screen. We struggled socially while having to stay 6 feet apart, wear a mask, and miss out on the opportunity to see loved ones, and have many special events canceled. At last, we've made it through the wilderness of high school, through all the drama, the tests, the essays, the projects, scholarship writing, and college applications. I applaud all of my classmates for accomplishing this great achievement during this very difficult time. We should all be proud of ourselves. I hope that you all stay passionate about the things that you believe in, and most importantly, don't let these 4 years be the best of your life. I wish you all luck in your future endeavors and cannot wait to see what the future holds for you all.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Holly. I'm the senior class advisor, and I'm also the secretary at Woodland Junior Senior High School. Today, I'm going to do all of the scholarship presenting, except for a few that Ms. Rice will do with me. So I will call the student up, and then I will read each of the scholarships that that student is receiving today. Could I have Emily Erskine? Emily. Emily is receiving the following scholarships today. The Ladies Sodality of St. James Catholic Church Scholarship for $100. The Greg Sepik Memorial Scholarship for $150. The Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200. St. Croix Regional Family Health Center Scholarship for $500. Callis Lioness Scholarship is for $500. The Baileyville School Board Scholarship is a $500 scholarship. Eastport Healthcare Scholarship is $500. And the Horace McGowan Scholarship for $1,000. Congratulations, Emily. Could I have Jaden Williams? Jaden is receiving today the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200. The Rick Poulin Memorial Scholarship for $200. The Wendy Yates Memorial Scholarship for $200. And the Woodland High School Alumni Scholarship for $125. Congratulations, Jaden. Devin Wilder. Today, Devin is receiving the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200 and the High School Technical School Scholarship for $100. Congratulations, Devin. Abigail Walker. Today, Abby is receiving the Baileyville School Board Scholarship for $500 and the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200. Congratulations, Abby. Emma Skinner. Today, Emma is receiving the Jean Spearman Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $800 and the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200. Congratulations, Emma. Kobe Overlock. Today, Kobe is receiving the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200, the Thomas Farnham Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $300, and the Paul Walter Jack Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500. Congratulations, Kobe. Isabel Moody. Belle is receiving the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. Congratulations, Belle. Emily MacArthur. Today, Emily is receiving the Spend It Club Scholarship for $500 and the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200. Congratulations, Emily. Catherine Hyland. Catherine is receiving the following scholarships. Princeton Elementary PTO Scholarship in the amount of $100. Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. Howard Wilford Hanscom Scholarship for $200. The Jessica Kelly Scholarship in the amount of $350. And the St. Croix Regional Family Health Center Scholarship in the amount of $500. Congratulations, Catherine. Ricky Cleghorn. Today, Ricky is receiving the Callis Lions Club John and Mary Hazelwood Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, the VL Tamro Scholarship in the amount of $500, the Nathaniel B. Annis Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $250, and the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. Congratulations, Ricky. Gunnar Silly. Today, Gunnar is receiving the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200 and the Michael Morrill Memorial Scholarship for $200. Congratulations, Gunnar. Aaron Silly. I just know it's getting closer, that's all. Today, Aaron is receiving the Embark Scholarship for $500 and the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200. Congratulations, Aaron. Robert Carter. Today, Robert is receiving the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200. Congratulations, Robert. Eli Andrews. Today, Eli is receiving the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200. Congratulations, Eli. Nathan Allen. Today, Nathan is receiving the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for $200. Congratulations, Nathan. Michael Blash. Today, Michael is receiving the following scholarships. The Woodland High School Alumni Scholarship for $125. The Wendy Yates Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $200. The Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. And the William McIver Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $300. Congratulations, Michael. Brianna Treadwell. Today, Rihanna is receiving the following scholarships. The Maine Blue Collar Scholarship Award in the amount of $500. The Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. The Woodland High School Scholarship in the amount of $200. And the W.T. Wren American Legion Post 23 Scholarship in the amount of $200. Congratulations, Rihanna. Josh Hanson. Today, Josh is receiving the following scholarships. The Alexander Crawford Scholarship Trust Fund in the amount of $200. The Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. The Maine Blue Collar Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,500. The Patsy Hanson Scholarship in the amount of $2,000. And the Princeton Congregational Church Scholarship in the amount of $5,000. Congratulations, Josh. Aaliyah Dana. Aaliyah is receiving the following scholarships today. The Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. The St. Croix Regional Family Health Center Scholarship in the amount of $500. And the Eastport Healthcare Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Aaliyah. Courtney Francis. Courtney is receiving the following scholarships today. The GFWC Maine and Maine Council for Elder Abuse Prevention Scholarship in the amount of $50. The Princeton Munchkin Drama Club Scholarship in the amount of $100. The Paul Phelan Musical Achievement Award in the amount of $100. The Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. The American Legion Women's Auxiliary Scholarship in the amount of $200. The WHS Honor Society Scholarship for $200. The Princeton Rod and Gun Club Scholarship in the amount of $300. The Maxine Hood Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $300. And the Princeton Congregational Church Scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Courtney. Jaden Smith. Today, Jaden is receiving the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. Congratulations, Jaden. Adrian Roussel. Today, Adrian receives the following scholarships. The Woodland High School Alumni Scholarship in the amount of $125. The Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship for the amount of $200. The Joseph DeBricco Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $200. The Knights of Columbus Scholarship in the amount of $500. And the Sager Family Science Education Scholarship in the amount of $530. Congratulations, Adrian. Dylan Hampton. Dylan is receiving the Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. Congratulations, Dylan. Emily Curtis. Today, Emily is receiving the following scholarships. The Willard T. Howard Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $100. The Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200, and the Princeton Rod and Gun Club Scholarship in the amount of $300. Congratulations, Emily. Delia Yates. Delia is receiving the following scholarships today. The Marilyn Crowe Scholarship in the amount of $100. The Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. The Wendy Yates Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $200. The Woodland High School Alumni Scholarship in the amount of $500. The Calais Regional Hospital Auxiliary Scholarship for the amount of $500. And the St. Croix Regional Family Health Center Scholarship in the amount of $500. Congratulations, Delia. Maya Gallant. Maya is receiving the following scholarships today. The Woodland High School Alumni Scholarship in the amount of $125. The GPOSB Scholarship in the amount of $150. The Woodland Princeton IGA Scholarship in the amount of $200. The Michelle Cox Clark Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $250. The Scholar Athlete Award in the amount of $400. The Baileyville School Board Scholarship in the amount of $500. The St. Croix Regional Family Health Center Scholarship in the amount of $500. And the Peter D. Memorial Scholarship for the amount of $1,000. Congratulations, Maya.
Okay, you guys, I want you to know that those envelopes have everything that you need for your scholarship, so please do not lose those, okay? Parents and guardians, make sure that you grab those things. We don't want them lost. I'm Janice Rice, and I am the guidance counselor at Woodland Junior Senior High School, and I have the honor of giving out 3 scholarships. The first one goes to Abigail Walker. The Tyler Grand Mason Malmet Scholarship is the main principal scholarship program sought to recognize the critical leadership and mentoring role of every high school principal and the central role he or she plays in encouraging the dreams and aspirations of his or her students. The main principal scholarship program provides a $2,000 scholarship to one college-bound graduating senior from each participating Maine high school, public or private, chosen by the high school's principal. The scholarship was credited towards the student's second semester of college study. The award was used for the pursuit of all types of higher education at all institutes of higher education. This year's recipient is Abigail Walker. Congratulations. Emily Erskine. The Senator George J. Mitchell Scholarship Research Institute awards scholarships each year to graduating seniors from every community in Maine. This year, there were nearly 1,300 applications from across the state, resulting in a highly competitive selection process. The scholarship award amount is $10,000. In addition to financial support, Mitchell Scholarship recipients are eligible to participate in an array of personal, leadership, and career development programming through their time in college. Please join me in congratulating this year's Mitchell Scholar from Woodland Junior Senior High School, Emily Erskine. Now the Worthington Scholarship. This year, Woodland's class of 2021 Worthington Scholarship recipients will be receiving a total of over $100,000. It's a big amount, you guys. From the Worthington Scholarship Foundation, with the possibility of more of our students benefiting as they will be reviewing applications until August 1st. So if you haven't got your Worthington Scholarship application in, it's not too late. Students attending a 2-year community college will receive a total of $6,000 with an additional $8,000 of support if the student continues on for a 4-year degree. The recipients of the 2-year community college scholarships are Emily MacArthur, attending Washington County Community College. We have to get their pictures for the Worthington Foundation. David Burke Lappin, Washington County Community College. Abigail Walker, Washington County Community College. Elijah Andrews, Washington County Community College. Emma Skinner, Eastern Maine Community College. And Joshua Hanson, Eastern Maine Community College. Students attending a four-year college will receive a total of $16,000 over 8 semesters of eligibility. The recipients of the four-year college scholarships are Alea Dana. She will be attending the University of Maine at +5. Emily Erskine. She will be attending Hudson University. Catherine Highland, she will be attending the University of Maine at Fort Kent. Maya Jo Gallant, she will be attending the University of Maine at Orono. Thank you very much. I do urge everybody that has gotten a Worthington Scholarship that there's a process that you have to do online as soon as possible. And some got different envelopes because you were just awarded the scholarships either yesterday or the day before. But you will be receiving something from the Worthington Scholarship. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, family, friends, and graduates. I'm Michaeline Spencer, the assistant to the principal here at Woodland Junior Senior High School. It is with great pleasure that I introduce to you the Salutatorian and Valedictorian of Woodland Junior Senior High School's graduating class of 2021. This year's Salutatorian is Maya Gallant, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. John and Michelle Gallant of Baileyville, Maine. Maya is also the recipient of the Daughters of the American Revolution Award for demonstrating qualities of dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism. Please join us and the Baileyville community and the Maine Senate and House of Representatives in recognizing our Salutatorian, Maya Jo Gallant.
Mama proud.
This year's, can you hear me? Yes. This year's valedictorian is Emily Erskine, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Fred and Tina Erskine of Bering, Maine. Emily is also the recipient of the Maine Principals Association Principals Award for demonstrating qualities of scholarship and leadership. Please join us and the Baileyville community, the Maine Senate, and the House of Representatives in recognizing our valedictorian, Emily Erskine. And from the state of Maine, congratulations. You're up with military.
Is that no military? I'm gonna skip it.
Okay, go on.
Same thing as right there.
Okay. But you were reading them, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna stand over here so I'm not in the picture.
Perfect. All right, so how Mr. Gallant, come on up. Wherever you want to be, friend. And we'll. Yeah.
You need to stand.
What's
You
that?
need to stand up.
Is that what they usually
First
do?
group needs to
Yes,
stand
first
up.
first row. First row. That's all righty. We'll just do this.
These names aren't even right, are they? Are they in alphabetical order?
They were supposed to be.
Alphabetical order. They're just
She
gonna
lined
come
them
up.
up by height.
Are they just gonna come up? When I announce my name?
Yes, because you have them in alphabetical
Oh,
order.
okay. Yep. Okay.
Gotcha.
Have a seat. I didn't realize they were doing that. I thought they did that.
This is A, B, C, D. Okay. So why don't we stand like that, have him closest to the graduates when they come. There we go. Yep. Come on, there we go.
They in alphabetical order?
Yates. Yep, we got him in alphabetical
ready?
order. And these is this is Yates.
Good.
Nathan A. Allen, son of Arthur and Mindy Allen of Alexander. Future plans will be entering the workforce. Elijah Andrews, son of Dwayne and Jody Andrews of Baileyville. He'll be attending the Washington County Community College, majoring in automotive technology. Michael Scott Blash Jr., son of Rachel Polches of Baileyville and Michael Blash of Oceanside, California. He will be attending the Washington County Community College, majoring in welding technology. Robert Carter Benner, son of Michelle Carter of Princeton and Robert Benner of Machias. He'll be attending the University of Northwestern Ohio, majoring in high performance auto technician.
Thank you.
Aaron Perry Silly, son of Todd and Wendy Silly from Talmadge. He'll be attending Washington County Community College, majoring in liberal studies. Gunnar David Lorenzo Silly, son of Travis Silly and Allison Gardner of Thomas. Future plans will be entering the workforce.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Sarah Louise Silly, daughter of Heath and Amanda Silly from Princeton. She'll be attending Washington County Community College, majoring in early childhood education. Ricky W.L. Cleghorn, son of Danielle Smith from Baileyville and Rick Cleghorn from Florence Station, Canada. He'll be attending the University of Maine, majoring in cybersecurity. Emily R. Curtis, daughter of Philip Curtis of Calais and Sarah Curtis of Princeton. She'll be attending Hudson University, majoring in sports management. Dylan J. Damon, son of Keith Damon and Susan Story of Princeton, and Gertrude Damon and Frank Lawless of Bering. They'll be entering the workforce. Aaliyah Rose Dana, daughter of Lou Dana and Megan James of Indian Township. She'll be attending the University of Maine at Presque Isle, majoring in nursing. Nicholas A. DeBono, son of Angela Seeger of Baileyville. Will be attending Job Corps at Limestone for cybersecurity and information security. Emily S. Erskine, daughter of Fred and Tina Erskine of Bering. She'll be attending Hudson University, majoring in health science. Courtney Rose Francis, daughter of John and Nancy Layton of South Princeton. She'll be attending Empire Beauty School to become a cosmetologist. Maya Jo Gallant, daughter of John and Michelle Gallant of Baileyville. She'll be attending University of Maine, majoring in animal and veterinary science.
How come I can't give it to her?
Dylan Cheyenne Hampton, daughter of Travis and Betty Hampton of Brookton. She'll be attending University of Maine of Augusta, majoring in information and library science.
Trying to be delicate.
Joshua J. Hanson, son of Joseph and Angela Hanson of Alexander. He'll be attending Eastern Maine College, Community College, majoring in welding technology. Catherine Elise Highland, daughter of Meredith Kyle of Big Lake Township and Gerald Highland. She'll be attending University of Maine Fort Kent, majoring in nursing. David Lappin, son of James and Mary Lappin from Baileyville. He'll be attending Washington County Community College, majoring in liberal studies.
Proud of you, buddy.
Jason James Lockenwitz, son of Jason and Albert Lockenwitz of Wisconsin and Karen Lockenwitz of Baileyville. He'll be entering the workforce.
Yeah, nah, she said. Appreciate you.
Emily Lauren MacArthur, daughter of Brian MacArthur of Huntsville, Alabama, and Amy Holt of Baileyville. She'll be attending Washington County Community College, majoring in liberal studies.
Oh, okay, all right. I'll give you one. Happy to do it.
Matthew Peter Minotti Jr., son of Melissa Gazier of Baileyville. He'll be entering the workforce.
Thank you.
Proud of you, Matt.
Thank you. Good job.
Isabella Grace Moody, daughter of Tammy and Kevin Lane of Baileyville and Brian and Carrie Moody of Waite. She'll be entering the workforce to become a flight attendant. Asa Joel Michael Morrill, son of Carrie Morrill and Steve Parks of Cooper and the late Michael Morrill. And he'll be entering the workforce. Jada Alexandria Morrison, granddaughter of Carrie Collins of Princeton and daughter of Mardell Monk of Connecticut. And she'll be entering the workforce.
Proud of you. Keep working hard.
Kobe Ryan Overlock, son of Jessica Dutton of Baileyville and Alan Poole of Sangerville. He'll be attending Northern Maine or Eastern Maine Community College, majoring in electrical construction maintenance. Adrian Nathan J. Rossell, son of Alvin Rossell of Alexander and Sherry Rossell of Crawford. He'll be attending University of Maine, majoring in electrical engineering. Shaylee Ray Santerre Daigle, daughter of Randy Daigle of St. Stephen's, New Brunswick, and Holly Demons of Baileyville. Will be attending community college, Washington County Community College, majoring in early childhood education. Emma Skinner, daughter of Richard Skinner of Medibemps. She'll be attending Eastern Maine Community College, majoring in liberal studies.
Really proud of you.
Jaden Renee Smith, daughter of Tabitha Niles of Baileyville and Jeff Smith of Calais. Will be attending the University of Maine Machias, majoring business management and entrepreneurial studies. Rihanna Lee Treadwell, daughter of Corinne Cosgrove of Baileyville and Mark Rossell of Princeton. Will be attending a college where she can major in funeral service mortuary science. Abigail Rose Walker, daughter of Joshua Walker of Holden and Sylvia Moores of Baileyville. She'll be attending Washington County Community College and majoring in education. Devin R. Wilder, son of Opal Seeley of Pembroke and Jeff Wilder of East Machias. He'll be attending Eastern Maine Community College, majoring in criminal justice.
All right, you'll get one. Congratulations, buddy.
Like to.
Jaden Cade Williams, grandson of Rocky and Tony Williams of Grand Lake Stream, and son of Tara Williams of Grand Lake Stream. Will be attending Washington County Community College, majoring in liberal studies. Delia Mae Yates, daughter of Scott and Angel Yates of Grand Lake Stream. Will be attending Hudson University, majoring in occupational therapy. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you, the class of 2021 at Woodland High School! Ready to march out? Maya, you ready? Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess there's no marching out. They're just going to stay inside the tent. Once again, your class of 2021.